Hi, Nevada Virtual Academy, trying to understand and trying to pass the proficiency exam because we're better than that. Problem number 31. Given x equals 2 cubed, y equals cubic root of 27, and z equals 4 square root 3, which number line shows the correct placement of x, y, and z? Okay, well, you guys know how to start this problem. First of all, let's find out or estimate where are each one of these numbers value, or what is each one of these numbers value. And the easiest one is x, right? 2 cubed is what? 2 times 2 times 2, and that will be 8. So your x is 8. Y. Y is actually cubic root of 27. But you guys should know that 27 is actually 3 to the power of 3. 3 cube, right? Well, cubic root of a number cube is actually going to be that number. So that's why your y equals 3. Let's look at the other one, z, right? I'm going to use a different color. Z is 4 cubic root 3. And we don't know exactly where that number is located. We have to estimate. And I'm going to start by comparing 3, okay, with what is the next, the lowest, or the previous integer or the previous whole number before 3. That's 2, right? So I know 2 is less than 3, and I know 3 is less than 4. Okay, well, the same relation will apply to the square roots of these numbers. Okay, square root of 2 is going to be less than square root of 3, is going to be less than square root of 4. Well, how about multiplying everything now by 4? Why am I doing that? Because I need 4 square root 3. I need to find where is that number located. Well, 4 square root 3, I have 4 square root 2, okay? But hold on, because maybe instead of square root 2, instead of 2, I should use 1, okay? So I'm going to put 1 instead of this one. And you guys understand why, because square root 1 will be 1, okay? So I know square root 1 is less than square root 3 is less than square root 4. Multiplying everything by 4, I have 4 square root 1 is less than 4 square root 3 less than 4 square root 4. But 4 square root 1 is actually what? 4, which should be less than 4 square root 3, which should be less than 4 square root 4. But 4 square root 4 is actually 4 times 2, because square root 4 is 2, and that will be 8. Okay, so I definitely know that my 4 square root 3 in here is greater than 4 and less than 8. And I think we're pretty much done, because you can tell me and I can tell you also that, the smallest number in here is going to be y, which is 3. And you look on your number line, okay? And where is y? Where should be y located? Well, as you can see, I can eliminate b. Let's eliminate that. B is not good because your y is very close to 10, right? A is not good because your y is actually in the same place. And I have to decide between C and D. What I know X is 8. Well, C is not good. And I know D should be the right answer. And I should have been able to answer this one before I did everything in here. While I was carried by, my teaching enthusiasm here. Obviously, you guys should have been able to answer this question just by finding what is x and what is y. Okay? And now I know that this D here is the right answer. As you notice, your y is the smallest number, is 3. Your 4 square root 3 is between 4 and 8, right? Between this 5 in here, you may say, and 8, which is your x section. And that's that's about it. This is, you know, one way to solve a similar problem in the proficiency exam. The fastest way, like I said, will be just to find what is x, what is y. Forget about your z, and you'll be able to eliminate A, B, C options and move on. Okay, thank you.